Christmas is here and it is coming, guys. Hey, what is up? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video. And as you can see, we have brand new Christmas costumes on the way, along with a new event and a new recruit. We'll talk about when this event and recruit are happening and the characters and their kits that are going to be featured on this banner here in a minute. But along with this news, we also got some massive news about in-game updates that are really going to be important to you guys. The very first one, of course, is a brand new Climax battle is coming to My Hero Ultra Impact. Now, originally, I myself, and I think most people included, thought Climax battles were mainly going to cover the villains, because there are so many villains in My Hero Ultra Impact, and we figured they had a lot of villains left to do. They had only done Gentle Criminal and All For One so far. They could have done Overhaul, they could have done any of the League of Villains, they could have done Redestro, there could have been so many more villains. But no, they have surprised, I would argue it's a massive surprise to everyone, us with a brand new Best Jeanist Climax battle. And if you know anything about Best Jeanist, I think this is going to be a really tricky Climax battle, and I always welcome hard endgame content because it makes it feel like it's worth it to me that I put time and investment into my characters. I love endgame content. Now, for people that might just be starting the game or they play it casually, they may not like this as much, especially if it's tricky, because they might not be able to complete it. But if you are an avid player like myself, hopefully you are looking forward to this. But let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about this new Climax battle. I do think it's interesting because we are going to be getting our first UR Best Jeanist, because if you know anything about Climax battle, you get a guaranteed free to play UR. So that'll be really cool. I can't wait to see what his kit and abilities are. Moving on to the next bit of news, we have the VE Tower for the Blood Stage rankings reopening. So what this means is we are getting a double S difficulty for the Blood Stage VE Tower. Personally, I think if I could pick out of any of the VE Towers, the Blood Stage is my favorite, and I think most people would agree the Blood Stage is the easiest because there's not a whole lot going on with it and it's fairly easy to do. So I'm interested to see what they bring to the table with double S difficulty. Is it going to be significantly harder to get a high score, or is it going to be one of those ones where everybody's just hitting ridiculously high scores? I am really excited to see. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments as well. And then now for the important bit of news. When is the new banner coming out? The new banner is going to be dropping on the 16th of December, and it is going to run all the way until the 1st of January 2023, where you will be able to recruit a brand new UR Asui and an SR Mina Ashido. And really quickly, I forgot to say it for the Climax battle, but Climax battle will be starting on the 21st of December. So make sure you're ready to do the Climax battle on the 21st, which will start a little bit after this banner drops. So for the banner, we have the brand new Yule Gifts Tsuyu Asui. This is going to be my first reaction to the character, and I of course will be doing a pass or pull video for this banner based on what I think about the characters. If you guys would like to see that video, make sure you go down there, hit that subscribe button. That way you guys get a notification when that comes out. This is just going to be my initial reaction. So her plus ultra move is called Froppy Gift, deals 650% damage to a single opponent, reduces damage to all allies by 20% for 3 turns when character is ecstatic, also increases plus ultra move skill impact of all allies by 30% for 3 turns. Okay, a little bit of support here, kind of the opposite of the other Asui we have in game who does crit for the allies. Now we're doing defense. Interesting. Her first action skill is called Evasive Support, so it's not Camouflage this time. Hopefully it won't be super fast like Camouflage is, which is a pain in the butt to tap. Regenerates HP of all allies by 10% for 2 turns when character is ecstatic. Reduces damage to all allies by 20% for 3 turns. Also increases speed of all allies by 30% for 3 turns. Wow, that is a lot going on. You're getting healing, you're getting defense, and you are getting speed. I do see a problem with this right off the back though, and that is a cooldown time of 6. That is going to be interesting. I am interested to see how that ends up playing out because this seems more like a PvP oriented skill. So I'm a little bit nervous about that already. Her second action skill is called Froppy Kick. It deals 400% damage to a single opponent, makes all allies ecstatic for 4 turns when character is affected by damage down. That's interesting. Also decreases the opponent's power by 20% for 4 turns. And it has a cooldown time of 4. That is much better. So that's kind of like a normal-esque type Asui move. Her first auto skill is called Flexible Thinking. When a wave starts, makes all allies ecstatic for 3 turns and decreases power of all opponents by 25% for 3 turns. Okay, decent. Increasing plus ultra gauge for allies, decent. Her second auto skill is called Peace of Mind. Increases skill impact of all allies by 30% when character is affected by damage down. There's that again. Once per battle when HP is below 50%, reduces damage to character by 20% for 3 turns and regenerates character's HP by 20% for 3 turns. Very tanky. Very, very tanky for an Asui. I personally wouldn't expect this for a character like this, but okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting so far. Her Unawakened art and her Awakened art, I really, really like her Awakened art. Her Awakened art looks amazing. It looks really, really good. So far, I do like the character, and if for nothing else, I would want to pull her at least for the art. Like, she looks really, really good. Let's take a look at the SR. The SR Mina Ashido Yule Gifts version. Her plus ultra move is called Acid Shot, deals 500% damage to a single opponent, shortens character's action skill cooldown time by 1, that's always good, also makes character ecstatic for 3 turns. Her first action skill is called Acid Present, increases skill impact of all allies by 25% for 3 turns. Okay, that's pretty decent actually. Increases plus ultra gauge of all allies by 30%, really good. Shortens action skill cooldown time of all allies, not excluding herself, so that includes herself, which is really good, by 1 when character is affected by damage down. Okay, but there's the damage down stipulation. So potentially, even though this has 6 turns right here for the cooldown, it could potentially be a 4-turn cooldown if you get both of these action skill reductions on her. So that's honestly not terrible. Her second action skill is called Acid Shot, deals 300% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's defense by 20% for 3 turns, that's actually decent, also reduces damage to character by 20% for 3 turns when the opponent's power is decreased. Okay, not bad. Honestly, like I think I'm liking the SR character better than the UR so far. Her first auto skill is called Cheerful Girl, increases character's power by 30%, also decreases the power of a single opponent by 20% for 3 turns when a wave starts. Where was this? Where was this for the current BE tower? This is what we need. If you don't know anything about the current beat stage BE tower, you need to decrease power of enemies so that you can get things done. This would have actually been really, really useful in the current beat stage BE tower, but it is what it is. And her second auto skill is Sprightly Steps, gives character ability to evade 2 times when battle starts. Okay, that's pretty good. I wish this was a UR, honestly. This would be so much better as a UR. Also increases character skill impact by 30% when HP is below 50%. This is like our 3rd SR Mina Ashido. Why could they have not made her the UR? I wish this was the UR right here. I wish it was reversed. This should be the UR character. This should be the SR character. Honestly, that would be so much more hype if they really wanted to hype people up for Christmas and put the first UR Mina Ashido in the game. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but continuing on, we have a new UR memory too. It is called Secret Meeting, increases character skill impact by 30% when equipped by a hero. That is any hero, not just pro hero, so it includes all class 1A, Nijire, all the big 3, all that. Okay, increases character skill impact by 30% when equipped by a hero. Reduces damage to character by 20% when ecstatic. Okay, not bad. Once per battle, shortens characters, there it is, action skill cooldown time by 2 when character's HP is below 50%. So it seems like this memory right here was tailor-made to make Asui viable. We'll have to see how this all plays out. But of course, the art on this, I really, really like this art. It's a really good looking memory, right? The art team does phenomenal. Whoever comes up with some of these things right here, sometimes I just don't know what they're thinking. I just don't know what they're thinking. But the memory art looks really, really good. Speaking of which, forgot to take a look at Mina's art. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. Oh man, I have not seen that art yet. Actually, I think I almost like the Unawakened art better with the tree, but it's still very, very good. Yeah, for an SR, this should have been the UR, guys. Oh my gosh, this should have absolutely been the UR. Oh man, moving on. Okay, the summonable SR memory is Spitting Image. It increases character speed by 25%, which is meh. Not really going to help you in PvP when there's memories that literally increase your speed by 50%. Increases character's power by 20%. Once per battle, regenerates character's HP by 20% for 3 turns when HP is below 50%. Like, I love the artwork, of course. However, I don't see this being super useful in any real scenario in the game as of right now. But in the future, it could become important where maybe you need to increase power, or maybe you need to increase HP for a VE tower or something like that. I can see that being useful. Or maybe you just need to increase speed for some sort of VE tower at some point in the future. But as like typically when we look at speed memories are memories we want to run for PvP, and this memory just will not cut it for PvP right now. So really, honestly, kind of a subpar SR memory. And this is the summonable one. And then of course we have a new event memory to come out with this recruit in the new events, and that is called Big Feast. It reduces damage to character by 20% for 3 turns when equipped by a UA high student. Okay. Also increases character skill impact by 25%. Increasing, like, it's not a really complicated effect, but I do like the increase in skill impact by 25%. Increasing your skill impact by 25% is nothing to scoff at. That really can be very, very good. And I love this memory right here because I feel like we don't get enough of these 2 characters right here, Zero and Coda. Yes, we need versions of these characters in the game right now. I don't just want a memory anymore. I want the characters. But anyways, guys, that is all the news. That is what's coming up in December. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you're ready for Christmas, go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me some comments. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.